Hi, long time no see. How's life?
Bruh, life's a bit hard recently. I got overtime as it is the end of the year.
Well, life work not balance, huh? But hope everything's okay even though you're in busy though.
Yes, you too. Anyway, with my current job, I recently thought about if I have a family.
Hmm, what is about? Time management or what?
Yep, kind of time management issue. Like if I'm married and have children, I kind of don't want to have a nanny to take care of my firstborn, since it was pretty expensive too. Then I wonder about my company's policy, which generally cover about mandatory paternal and maternal leave.
Um, in my opinion, if I were the manager of a company, I will give it to my staff, but with terms and conditions, obviously, so that the job will not be chaos and makes the others unfocused.
Got no idea what it will be.
Okay, for the example, the break time is 12 to 1 p.m. and I will give overtime until approximately 1:30 for those who has toddler and they need to go home or anywhere to check up their children. But you can take it just a few times in a month. If it's not emergency, you better didn't leave your job. Actually, we can talk it beforehand.
Hmm. But it is pretty unpredictable, to predict our child's needs and mood. Plus, considering the traffic that can be pretty busy during lunchtime, I
Ah,
can't imagine how you feel about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty inconvenient to do that constantly.
Well, I heard government employees allowed to have maternal leave for 6 months and still get paid. I wish a lot of private companies are also doing the same thing. I'm sure big companies already do that, some of them, but there are still a lot of them who didn't perform it, like in some factories.
You're right. It is not fair to have us, women, to work during pregnancy near our due date, and after having a delivery, it's already painful just by imagining it. Pregnancy can be pretty scary. I'm so scared of it.
Absolutely, not just from the plane. It's also scary to imagining it when we have a baby and suddenly our company just cut us off without any notices. Like I heard some stories, about women experiencing that. What do you think should we do?
I think it is important before we apply for the job to ask the HR about the maternal policy, maybe like yourself. You already know you want to get married and have children in the future. If you ever switch to another job since you're not sure about your current company's policy, make sure to ask about that also in your interview process, maybe. So you won't have any regret in a secure position before you took your leave.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I hope more companies already settled the regulations regarding this issue since I know a lot of us women are so competent handling our works. Like all we need is a supporting company that can manage their workflow effectively.
Totally agree with that.
Like, wait, it makes me remember the controversies about ISIS factory that exploited the pregnant workers from a couple of years ago. Like,
Yes.
there was a massive strike happening, but I don't know what happens next. It's so awful if we have to resolve it.
Yeah, I remember about that. A lot of women there got miscarriages, and last time I heard in 2022, they laid off a lot of their workers who even demands for a better wage. Just horrible.
I know, like, there's also a call for boycott, but it was so quiet. Like, I don't think it will help the case too if people actually doing it.
I personally never interested in buying the product, but I do believe that boycott maybe could help their cause. I mean, if people didn't buy the product, there will be big loss in their revenue. That's the simple way to put it. If our people really mean the action, there's a way. We're the consumer after all.
Probably. Anyway, it's nice to be able to chat with you again after a long time. I really miss having a conversation with you.
Me too. It's really nice. Let's have a proper hangout next time we meet.
Of course. See you next time.
Okay, see you. Thank you for chatting me.